welcome to this new drawing video. This is a drawing I called Vines on a Brick because it kind of looks like vines and it's in a rectangular shape, kind of like a brick. So it's really easy to title drawings sometimes, especially since these are abstract drawings that I do. And I would like to remind you that I do a new drawing every week, so if you want, you can like and subscribe, and even leave a comment if you like the drawings I do. Anyway, this drawing was inspired a lot by the art of Peter Draws on YouTube, because he often does like these kinds of patterns that look like vines sometimes. So what I did for this one, instead of what Peter does, because he's doodling as he goes. So like he will start the beginning of a shape and then shade it almost instantly, from what I can tell from his drawing videos anyway. And I find myself having a lot of trouble doing that. So what I did is first I did the shapes using a Faber-Castell size S pen with black ink, and I did it very, very lightly, and I almost without touching the paper, which allowed for these swirly shapes and that sometimes do not connect, which is kind of good. And then I went in with an XS size pen to fill it in with hatching, like small tiny hatches to give a sense of depth. So I started with the darkest parts, which will be further back, like more depth. And then, as you will see, I slowly start to like get to the transition between the light and the dark side. What else can I say? It's really hard talking into a microphone. Like, if you have a microphone, try it. If you don't, just, I don't know, record yourself on your phone trying to speak about something, but the fact that you have no one in front of you is really messing with your brain sometimes. And like, English is not my first language, it's my second language. And I know that usually when I speak English, I speak much more fluidly. But because I'm just talking to a screen without any response, like without even the nod of a head, it's really hard to focus. And just like this, you see it's really hard to not feel the silence with So anyway, I was talking about Peter Draws. For this drawing, I was really inspired by the drawing he did, I think, like 2 or 3 years ago. And he was reading The Color from Out of Space by H.P. Lovecraft, which is a great book. I highly recommend it too. And he was drawing kind of what was happening in the book, which is a meteorite that fell, and like there's a strange kind of gas that comes out, and it's a weird color that takes over and makes people sick and whatever. But his drawing is like this small sphere and a lot of smoke that comes out, and the way the smoke twirls and stuff, you can really see it in 3D. It really gives a sense of depth and three-dimensionality, which is what I was kind of aiming for. Also, this particular drawing, and it was actually the first time that I took one of my drawings and printed it on a nice piece of paper. And I'm thinking eventually, like, of course, when I gain some followers either here or on Instagram, I'm gonna try to print art and send it to people if they are interested in buying it. Because as of now, I'm just doing this because drawing is one of my passions. In much the same way I'm writing all the time. I've already talked a lot about my different novels, and I want to be able to do that on the side next to my main job. yeah, eventually I would like to make a little bit of money out of it. Why not? But I'm not doing it for the money. I'm doing it because I draw every day anyway, and I might as well film it. And sometimes it makes for really cool videos because you don't really see the struggles when it's like sped up 1,000 times, like this drawing is. So yeah, but the thing is, because it's a video, I feel like you have to kind of make a commentary, like talk while you're showing your drawing and your mad drawing skills. And this is really hard because yeah, now I'm just looking at my drawing, playing really fast and like speaking over it into a microphone. And I feel like because there's nobody in front of me, I'm always distracted by whatever's happening next to me. I don't know, it could be a bird flying out the window, or like somehow the texture of the wall behind my computer suddenly is really interesting. Yeah, I think my brain's just trying to find ways to not acknowledge the fact that I'm just talking to a piece of equipment in front of me instead of a real person. But anyway, it's something I eventually will have to work on, and I think it's really interesting. It helps out with public speaking anyway. I don't think I have much trouble with public speaking in general. Like I know I've actually seen myself on video or audio after doing like a presentation, for example, or something for work, and it's a lot more fluid. I don't spend nearly as much time going like and sounding kind of dumb when I'm talking in real life. But it's also a great skill to have it on video. So this is all a big exercise, and as I've said many times, this channel is all about learning, and yeah, learning to do new stuff, like getting out of your comfort zone. So this is exactly what I'm doing. So anyway, this will be the end of this video. I hope you really enjoyed this drawing, and if you did, please leave a like, consider subscribing as well, and go follow me on my Instagram, and the link is below in the description anyway. Alright, I'll be out now. Bye.